Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 1981 John Deere 4440 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, let you hear the engine, show you the 3-point, the PTO, show you the brakes work good. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one is a 1981 John Deere 4440, and as I get up close to it and show it off here, you'll see this is a very nice older tractor. If you've been around the channel much, you know we love these older pre-emissions machines, both on the ag and the construction side. So this one is cab, heat, air, hydraulic front wheel assist, and it actually does work. If you're at all familiar with the 4440s, you know that system didn't always work the greatest. It is working on this tractor. It's a quad range. Sorry, it's really windy out here today. I'm going to try to block the wind the best I can here. Quad range, 3 rear remotes, 540 and 1000 PTO. It's got a quick hitch, 10 bolt hub duals, and a front auxiliary fuel tank. So as I get up close to it here, you'll see the paint is very bright. I'm sure it's been repainted a long time ago, but whoever did it did a very good job. Great prep work, and you'll see here it looks very nice, very bright and reflective. A few nicks here and there. I'll get up and show all that kind of stuff. It's still not a perfect tractor. I mean, it's a used 1981 model tractor. There's some chips and scratches here and there, and some scuffs in the auxiliary fuel tank, and we'll kind of get up close to some of that. As you can see here, some scratches, but a very clean tractor. As you can see there, very reflective. Front tire on this side, I'm gonna say we are 35 or so % tread life. I think I'm being pretty fair there. Definitely some life left. There is some weather checking starting there. It's got some nicks and stuff here and there, but definitely life left. And then stepping back, looking at the front rim on this side, as you can see there, that yellow paint has a little bit of a fade to it, but again, it is an 81 model. Pretty straight though, a couple little nicks and stuff around the edges and down here, but no major dents or dings or nicks in the outer edge here. Pretty honest there. Steps are good there. We'll come take a look at the rear tires. Rear tire on this side, as you can see here, pretty good tread depth. I'm going to say we're 40-50%. I think I'm being very fair there. Really not much weather checking to speak of back here on the rears. Kind of taking a step back, looking at the rear rim on this side. Again, that yellow paint's decent. Couple little, I mean, it's got nicks and scuffs and scratches around the edges. Nothing I wouldn't expect. It is an 81 model machine after all, but very nice overall. Looking at this fender on this side, pretty darn straight. Got a couple scuffs and scratches there, as you can see, but that green paint is very bright and reflective and nice and straight. No big dents there. Up underneath, the black underneath here is very good. Coming around, looking at the back. Like I said, it's got a quick hitch, 3 rear remotes, 540 and 1000 shaft. Of course, these were 130 horsepower here at the PTO. Drawbar looks good. Everything back here nice and clean. Nice and dry. Inside of the rims are pretty decent on both sides. That axle looks good. Even this black is still pretty darn bright and reflective there. You can see how reflective it is. Our shop there in the background. Everything looks pretty good there. A couple little cracks there in that red lens. A little bit of a crack here in this black rubber. Taking a look at the rear tire on this side, matches up really well to the other side. Lots of life left here. Again, really not much weather checking to speak of on the rear. And then taking a step back and looking at the rear rim on this side, again, that yellow paint's pretty decent. Just some scuffs and scratches around the edges and paint chips here and there, but overall pretty darn nice. Up underneath the fender again on this side, as you can see there, pretty darn clean. And taking a better look at this fender on this side again, pretty straight, no major dents or dings. A couple scuffs here and there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but still very bright and reflective. A couple little chips here and there. Just overall very, very nice 4440. Everything down here looks pretty good. Even getting down, looking back, that rear axle from up here. Everything looks really good there. Again, you can see how reflective that paint is. A couple chips here and there and scuffs and scratches. I mean, again, it's not perfect, but it is very nice for an 81 model machine. Take a good look here at the front tire on this side. Matches up really well to the other side. Got some weather checking here. Taking a step back, looking at the front rim on this side again, matches up really well to the other side. Couple little chips in the paint here and there, and little scuffs and scratches, a little bit of a ding right there, but overall pretty darn nice. Very nice really for an 81 model. Side rail on this side, as you can see there, pretty bright. Kind of got a couple spots where it's just chipping a little bit here and there. Everything looks good down here. That front auxiliary fuel tank. Pretty darn straight up here. Go take a look at the side of the block. Get up close here and show you, as you can see here. Nice and clean in here. No big oil streaks or diesel streaks or anything like that. I don't see any antifreeze running down the side anywhere. Might be a little tough for you guys to see it there, but the fins all look pretty straight on the radiator. Go around, take a look at the other side. Try to shield the mic from that wind. As you can see here, just a pretty darn nice tractor. Again, pretty dry on this side. I'm not seeing oil or diesel running down the side of the block anywhere. I don't see any antifreeze running anywhere. Toolbox is in good shape there. Everything back inside there looks really, really good. Everything on the back side of this front axle over here looks really good as well. That oil pan, everything looks really good there. Again, looking at the rear end from the up this way, looking at that rear axle, everything in here. Pretty darn nice. Taking a good look at the cab and the interior. All of the glass looks good. I don't really see any cracks or spider webbing in any of the glass. Steps are in really good shape here. Step back a little bit so you can see those. Even up here just shows just your typical little bit of wear from where you're climbing in and out. Very clean here. And that floor mat's in really good shape for an 81 model tractor. Taking a good look there. It's got a little dust and dirt in here. I've been climbing in and out and drove it around some here. Sorry, my camera cut out on me there. So picking back up where we left off here, we drove it around, tested it out. Taking a good look here at our seat. That bottom cushion's in good shape. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Same with the backrest. It's in pretty good shape. I don't see any big cuts or tears in that. Armrests are both in good shape. As you can see here, still actually has some of the texture. This side obviously got a little bit of a crack right there. I don't know how well you can see it. And some of it's getting a little more smooth on this side, but has some of the texture back here. As you'll see here, the interior is pretty good. I'm sure it's been redone at least once. If you're at all familiar with these older John Deere's, kind of a little crinkled back there. If you're at all familiar with these, you know these foam interiors went bad. Just started sagging, and I'm sure this one's been redone at some point, but still pretty decent. Pretty good over here. All the plastics in pretty good shape, still fairly bright. Everything looks good down here. Taking a good look at our pedals. Clutch pedals in good shape, as you can see there. Still got really tall knobs. Same thing over here with our brakes. They're both in good shape there. Bit of a crack right here in this plastic. Down there by that bottom door. Everything here on our dash, as you can see, still pretty bright here on this black, and all the gauges are nice and legible. $66.36 on the hours. And up here, all of our controls, everything looks good there. Radio. As you can see from the top of the hood's in really good shape too. That paint's nice and bright up there, just as bright as everywhere else, just as reflective. Kind of get a better look of it here as I step out. All right, like I said, 1981 John Deere 4440. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.